Hey guys, welcome to 321 Airsoft's YouTube channel, and a lot of you guys who watch this channel probably have seen a lot of my in-game videos. We also have a couple videos on here that are from a few other players on our team. One of them is getting some unneeded attention because he yells a lot during the game, so if you want to go over there and check out the controversy, it's pretty hilarious. We like Corey, but we'd like to thank all the viewers for yelling at each other to give us the 100,000 views on that video. But anyway, just to answer a few questions I've been getting in comments and in private messages is, what gun am I currently using? Now, most of you know that I'm a Masada user. I have two of the Magpul PTS Masadas. Currently, I am waiting new gearbox shells from them. And yes, I am going to sorbothane the... I'm going to sorbothane the cylinder head so that we don't bust off the shells. But from what I understand, PTS has actually gone to the degree of reinforcing the gearbox, which is something they didn't quite do before. But anyway, to move on, let's talk about the gun I'm currently using. And it was a gun that I just picked up off the store. I happen to own 321 Airsoft, which is a small shop just outside of Cincinnati, Ohio. And I needed a new primary. I was using the classic Army X series, and it just seemed like over time it was developing a lot of problems and I didn't want to work on it anymore. So I cannibalized a lot of the parts off of there, and I ended up sticking them on the exterior of the gun I'm going to show you. But what I'm going to show you is the fully licensed King Arms M4A1. It's a full metal AEG, and we price it at $199.99, and soon we may actually have a special running where we include a battery and charger with it. Now that's just a basic battery and a wall charger. But the gun I'm running now is bone stock minus the motor, and I'm running an 11.1 20C 1600 milliamp battery from Tenergy. So aside from that, everything else, the hop up, the barrel, the gears, the piston, is bone stock. And if you want to see that gun in action, go ahead and tune into our YouTube channel. You'll see the video. I'll put the link at the end of this, but you can actually see the video where I'm using this gun that I'm holding right now. And I've done nothing to it yet, and I've fired tens of thousands of rounds through it. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to be out there, oh, you should mod it, you should do this. I'll get to that when the gun breaks. But it hasn't broken yet. There's no point in really dicking with it. So let's get to the brass tacks here. This is the King Arms M4A1 full metal receiver. I've done everything cheesy you could possibly do to an airsoft gun. I've put an angle foregrip on it, an MOE with wrist. I've got the flip up sight, which was actually off of my classic Army. I've got an MBUS off of here, which have cannibalized off of the Magpul PTS Masada. So, you know, you're going to see a lot of parts coming off of old gear. I've got the Mako magwell grip. I know a lot of you guys don't like this, but for me it makes sense because if I'm really tight, CQB, I like to have the stock collapse. I like to have my hand on the magwell, get to the mags, and you know, I know a lot of people like put their thumb on it to get it in there, but I like running it this way because at the same time I can extend the stock and I can go to the angled foregrip to the front. Let's make sure we make it in video frame for this, but that's how I roll my M4A1 from King Arms. Love the gun. I've been using it for about three and a half months now, and I've had no problems with it. It's been great. It shoots, you know, 20 plus rounds per second. I'm not going to say it's ridiculous like 30. I haven't actually measured it, but it's better than stock, so we're probably looking at about 22 rounds per second, which is just enough for what I need to do. And I know that's overkill for a lot of you hardcore milsimmers out there. But I've got it set up with a QD attachment on the back, just on the buffer tube. You can pick these up. I do believe we actually have them in our store, but not on our website. Hopefully we'll get them up on our website soon. But the T1 replica, red dot. Right now the battery's dead in it, and I can't show it to you anyway, but I've got a Voltor replica. You can get these from D-Boys, and this stock right here can run anywhere from $40 to $60 depending on where you get it from. But let's move on. I'm going to bring up the actual M4A1 that my gun is built up from. Again, metal body. It's got two-tone components, so it kind of looks like a real steel M4. Working charging handle and bolt catch. So you can slap it and then have fun with it. I know like a lot of you kids like this stuff. I generally like to take this crap off. I think it gets in the way, but on this one it's not bad. When you're working on it and teching it, it's out of the way, it doesn't cause problems, and it's not as flimsy as the classic Army ones. So it's held up. It's easier to get to your hop up, which is very consistent, by the way. It's probably one of the most consistent stock hop-ups I've used, aside from the G&G plastic ones. They work pretty well. It doesn't drift, it holds true, and I get pretty good range out of the stock hop-up. So I know the front is kind of boring. The only real issue I had with these is they put a mock heat shield in there. I don't know if you can see that. Problem with this is it won't allow you to fit larger batteries than the 8.4 that comes with it. 2 little screws in there, and that thing's gone, and now you've got more room in your foregrip. This is to real steel specs on the foregrip, so you can use MOEs, aftermarket stuff, UTG, anything like that will fit on here. It's 7-inch. Unlike like ICS and the Team SD or SD guns or TSD guns, that's what they call them. This is, even at the $200 price point, the front post here is removable. You knock out the pins, and the sight post can actually come off there, and you can replace it and put another one on there, much like I've done on mine. So there it is, just like that, and I've got the flip up. Just let me go on and show you something else that King Arms has just recently released, and it competes with the combat machines, and we're actually liking this better because internally it's identical to the gun I'm using and the one you just saw. Metal gearbox. Basically, from what I understand, SHS is the base gears for the King Arms guns, and it's ironically the exact motor I'm using in my gun. I'm using the SHS high torque motor, and the gear mesh is perfect. So you could just drop that motor in without any problems, no grinding, anything like that. This one's got a metal wrist. It does have a poly body. A lot of people will swear that this is a metal gun I'm holding. It is not. It does not have the bolt catch, but it does have the working charging handle, which the combat machines and Raiders don't. Full metal, and the best part of this over the combat machines I like is that it's removable sight post. So you can actually take this off and actually put a flip up on there, or just put a free float rail over there, which is a nice addition, even on the polymer gun. The carry handles do come off on both of these, and we price them at $189.99 with a battery and charger, and it comes with this PEC unit. The PEC unit is, God, I'm talking too fast, man. Jeez. The PEC unit is actually where the battery stays, and that comes with your gun stock. So you can mount it off to the side, or if you want to, you could actually get a lithium polymer PEC unit like King Arms and place that on there and run 11.1. I think it's 1300 milliamp 20C. Nope, I'm sorry, they're 12C, I think they are. So it's going to give you enough power, but at 12C, that's not going to be like an outrageous 11.1. It's going to be kind of your above average 11.1. It's going to run like a really good 9.6 or a mediocre 10.8. So if you guys have any other questions or comments, put them in the section below. Like this channel. And subscribe, and we're going to come up with some more videos later. I may get into a little bit of detail when I'm done fixing my 6094. This is my Pantech Coyote Brown 6094 plate carrier, and I've got the 3-mag insert in here. I'm readjusting the pouches, why I'm not going to go into much detail because I'm relocating everything. I'm going to try and get myself as streamlined as possible on the belly so that when I lay down prone, I can get to mags on the sides and not have to dig for them down here, and I can get a little bit lower to the ground. But we'll go into that later. But again, check out our channel, and thanks for watching.